Are you going to go? I'm just watching it for a minute. Yeah, it seems to be recording. And so I said, are you going to go back to some of the guys obviously came in watching some of my more humorous videos, book reading, whatever. But anyway, the short answer is no. There is no more funny stuff coming on my channel because there's nothing funny in life anymore. I don't think there ever has been. But, so no, I'm very sorry, but no, I won't be doing any more funny stuff ever. I did actually think in the week, I used to do between, I mean, you're going back to the 70s, you know, early 80s. And when we had tuning and setups and stuff, and, you know, I always chatted even then before I started singing. I either went straight into the first chord, and how will I sound, man, I was going to go for that. I remember playing a concert, it was a charity concert in Yeovil. And I was coming on, following an electric band, and someone who was meant to be there, Charlie, she never turned up. And so they called it, and the sound man said, look, we're going from the band to you. He said, so, why would you do that? Why? What will I ever do to you? If it goes on the floor, it has to stay there. You see, well, I have to shuffle it out of the way because I can't. And the gist of it is he wanted to do the sound balance, you know, before turning the microphone on. And so you would set the levels for the acoustic and the mic. So just give me a couple of minutes to set the levels, he said, and I'll give you a thumbs up. I just went on. And everyone's there going, because it looks like I'm miming, like, you know. I mean, people in the front, they could hear the, you know, the natural stuff. But everyone else could just see this guy going. So the sound guy just frantically turns the monitors on halfway through the song. Well, not halfway through the song, but a couple of lines in and everything. And oh man, I hate this guitar strap so much. You cannot imagine. So what's the most expensive one? It'll give you the most trouble with that. Anyway, I used to have this character, it's called Somerset Seed. And you couldn't do it now. And I was thinking about that guy the other day. I've been writing a couple of jokes and maybe doing that, and how you can't do it these days. I was listening to the great Julie Bowen on some podcast, and she'd made a joke with Dana Garvey, who was in a wonderful remake, I think, of Nutty Professor with the extremely beautiful lady from Duet in about 1988. And I mentioned that because I've written a song. I have a song called Duet that I wrote about you. Can't remember the actress's name, but she's extremely beautiful, extremely nice, and she made my little heart go a-flutter back in 1988. I think it was a guy from Love and War was in it when I was on. Probably not. I think Love and War was Susan Day, wasn't it, from Partridge Family? Man, where am I going with this? Oh yeah, and she made a comment, she was saying, you know, I'm afraid to say anything now because you just might get cancelled, you know. One misplaced comment, and someone, you know, sitting in a trailer park in Arkansas goes, I'm offended by that! Starts a campaign, all of a sudden you've lost everything, like, you know, in a second these days. And I was thinking how I couldn't do that anymore, but it was based on so many people I knew back in Somerset. You know, we're not racist, but... and I have to stop there. You know, but you would hear these things all the time, you know. Especially my then girlfriend, who was Asian, you know. They'd sit there on a pub table with you, you know, in the... What's the name of that pub? The Dolphin. In the Dolphin, you know. No, I'm not racist, but... oh, I'm Irish. She's sitting there, like, you know. You let one come. I mean, they would just say this all the time. Thank God times have changed ever. But I mean, there was, you know, so I used to do that, you know, just in between songs and everything like that, you know. And I did think about maybe updating that, but what would be the point, you know? Someone would take exception. You know? These days, if I say good morning, you know, someone somewhere takes exception. Yeah, well, you didn't say, that's very afternoonist. What you should do is you should say, good time of the day, wherever it may be to, in your particular domicile of the universe. Fuck off. Voice not speaking the way today. We did it a naughty way last night. I didn't have any lubricant. I just went down to the garage, got a can of WD-40. I thought that's good enough. Apparently it isn't. That's her over there now, sitting in a bucket of ice cubes. Shall we do a song? There's something in your soul that makes even the devil shudder. There's venom and there's vitriol in every syllable you utter. I don't know why you wake up, let alone how you sleep. Remember this though, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. You revel in putrescence and slake your thirst in innocence tears. Your unholy essence has shadow-drenched their years. But I will pull them free from you, and safe I shall them keep. And know that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. What peace pleasure do you get, inflicting pain on all you view? Salome herself would balk at all the twisted things you do. You gloat with arcane eyes as you make the children weep. But always know that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. When justice should come calling again, even up the scales, on that day your bed will be unmade, your screams for mercy will be to no avail. You'll not escape the pit you've dug. You've made its walls too steep. It's foretold that as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Every insult that you hurl, you glow below to see them hit. Your skull and crossbone flag unfurled, your hatred hand blows that just won't quit. Do you think they will forgive you? That you won't know defeat? Naive fool, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Where can you escape to that your infamy will not follow? When you land upon the stand, your excuses none will swallow. Where you started was where you'll end. The circle shall be complete. Hades hound, as ye sow, so shall ye reap. Dylan, your rocket behind you there. You have to wind the tape back. There we are, still here all these years later. Daddy throws nothing yours away. Shall I do another one? Are you in the mood for another 40-minute introduction? That's a joke that camera 2 won't get.